Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. Let me get this microphone a little bit closer to my face so it can pick me up a little bit better. And hopefully we don't have the gain up high enough for you guys to hear the fans. But if the fans are making noise, let me know. We'll kill that background noise and turn the gain down. As you can see, I'm staying hydrated this weekend. Happy weekend, everybody. Good to see you. A lot of developments and a lot of cooking going on in Pulse Chain in the ecosystem. A lot of cooking going on here at agproject.io. So you may want to stick around and keep your eyes in the Telegram, keep your eyes in the other stuff going on. You guys are, I think, in for a big surprise. Let's jump through the markets real quick here and catch up on everything that we haven't gone over yesterday. Any new developments and prices here. Then also, we're going to go to agproject.io and check on the stats of what's been minted, what's going on over there, and kind of get a handle of what's going to happen on Thursday. And next Thursday is the end of round 6. That's when the jackpots are announced and paid out, and that's when another round ends right there. So let's go here. Actually, I'm going to switch over here so I can get lean to the mic and look at the screen I'm actually looking at, and you. Here we go. So we have Welcome to Crypto by Korean Investor. I played that yesterday. That's a good song. Best charts they're looking pretty best. You know, Pulse is at 147 from the bottom. Hex is almost 500 from the bottom. And then Pulse X is about 218% from the bottom. Not bad. Dr. Doge, you can earn with your hardware. You can earn Dr. Doge tokens with your hardware. You can earn not just Dr. Doge, but you can earn Wrap, Pulse, Hex, Green, Wick, P-Dye, Darker, Nuts, Morbius, Pateus, and Only tires. So that's cool. And then right now it looks like there's disabled or distribution error on Gelato and Indican. So hopefully those get fixed and we can get paid those again. Yeah, but it's a cool thing. Fold in at home. You can see how you're helping science here. Here's a couple of projects that we're working on right now. This is what it looks like rendered in 3D. Pretty cool. Folding those proteins. Good stuff. Big fan of the Dr. Doge Planet. They're a good group over there. They've got this cool visualizer right here of the Dr. Doge Planet with all this stuff going on out here. Interesting. It's got such a really interesting ecosystem out here. You have what is that? There's Dr. Doge markets right here. Here's the trade moon on the price of Dr. Doge, over a penny. Way to go. We like to see that for sure. Trade moon, I did not even notice that before. It says something at the bottom, idle. What's this say? Boom. So blue is collect, yellow is charge, and purple is payout. Interesting what you see in the night skies out here. Let's see if I can't zoom back out of its orbit. It's stuck. It's got us stuck. All right, yeah. And you can even see, here's our address here, our streaming address, right? Daily, we're at, looks like we're at number 12 daily. There's our little eye that represents this address doing its folding, and that also shows you all the tokens we're getting paid out. Pretty dang sweet today. These are daily tokens. Man, that's cool. I got 0.0051 darker, and that is making me feel pretty good. Just get that piled up every day. Let's look at the price charts real quick. Here's darker. Darker's down to about 74 cents on the EDI pair. It is, let's see if I can find the darker pulse pair. Here's a darker wrap pulse pair. It's at 69 cents over here on the darker impulse pair. I don't know if this is from minting or people selling or what, but these these prices are pretty insane. They're pretty insane. We got a bot or a dumper right here that, you know, is just thump, 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 thump. Oh, 26 bucks. Crazy sells right there. Yeah, interesting going on there. Someone might be chasing a shiny object, or the bot's just like, nope, this thing's going down, we're gonna sell now. Either way, the price is insane. 69 cents. Nice. First of all, nice. Second of all, that's insane. 69 cents. Oh my gosh. I did not think we come back here to like the 70s, but this is what happens when there's sell pressure on a token that nobody's buying or selling. Like, it just takes a little bit. There's not very thick liquidity here right now. And yeah, I'm just gonna say this is a crazy good deal. That's a crazy good deal. Especially, I don't know. I think people are sleeping on darker right now. The rest of Pulse Chain's looking pretty good, I believe. Let's see. Well, Neon's down 10%. Pulse Bitcoin's down 6%. Oh, we're just having a ecosystem pullback here. Yeah, Pulse X is down 3%. Electro Doge is down 5%. Excuse me, still over a penny, which is pretty good. Hex is down. Oh man, Hex is below. It's 004. What is going on, kids? What is going on? Let's check on Old Man Bitcoin here. Old Man Bitcoin took his Viagra pills just a second ago. Last week, Viagra pills are holding up 77,000, and Ethereum, its little sister Ethereum, is holding up at its 2,400. So that looks good. Looks good. Looks like if it breaks this 2,400 resistance from earlier in the last 6 months, then it could be clear skies up to 26, 28. I think 28 is a CME gap that your friend Sami keeps talking about. But either way, that's everything's cheap today. Those two are still rocketing. Let's see. Let's check on Jack and Curb Stomp. So here's Curb Stomp and Pink Miss Well. It is down to 200. $17 a token. I'm guessing this is because Wrap Pulse is going down and it's just pulling it with it, because this was $2, now it's $200. Still a very interesting chart. There's Jackpot down 8%, and that one's down to $383 for 1 million of those. It's doing the same stair step down, so it could just be because it's connected to Wrap Pulse. I'm trying to find a green. There's no green today. That's sad. It's a sad day. Let's go look at Pulse and Hex. Let's see what the charts look like. Oh, wrong Hex. This is the Hex on Ethereum. Not looking bad, actually. It's just taking a breather. And then the Hex, or actually, let's check out Wrap Pulse. Yeah, Pulse and Die. Pulling it up here. There you go. Yeah, no, that's a decent pull. I mean, after that pump, that pullback is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not like Darker right now. Darker is just bleeding, which is crazy. I mean, maybe the Nibblebot's full. Maybe it bought a bunch. I don't know, man. That's some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Let's see here. Darker Die. 69 cents. Yeah. That's interesting. It's a very interesting chart. You can buy tokens over the counter, OTC on OX Bistro and Jolt. Over the counter is by far superior to the liquidity we were just looking at. I went over that and beat it to death on yesterday's stream. But basically, even if something has V2 liquidity, you have to divide it by 2, then divide it by 10. Sorry, divide it by 2, then divide it by 100, and that'll tell you the size of order you can get through without eating a bunch of slippage. And just do that with some of your favorite pairs and see how much of a move or a buy or sell you can put in without moving the price against yourself. It's bananas. All right, SquirrelSwap.pro is a great place to go check your portfolio, liquidity of your favorite tokens. As you can see, Darker has 8 grand of liquidity right now, and I'm thinking that will probably be down soon. So if you guys are thinking about buying some cheap Darker, you might want to buy some. Well, there's a little bit more liquidity hanging out here, but yeah, I see a couple grand of liquidity. It's probably going to go. Actually, about 3 grand of liquidity that's probably going to go. So yeah, you might want to do some shopping here. Even though the rest of Pulse Chain's doing a retrace and taking a breather. Crazy. That's really about it. I mean, let's go to agproject.io, my favorite website in the entire world, and see what's going on. I still have in my mission control, I have some EDI I can claim. I have 540 fuel cells I can stake. Gas has been up to like 1 or 2 million most of the day. It's been crazy. I've been waiting for some cheaper gas to do some staking, minting, but it's not bad right now. It's not great, but you definitely want to mint. You go to how to play. You want to mint right here. You can mint 1 whole fuel cell NFT with 1 whole Darker. And then after you mint, you want to stake. Come here to stake. We have some to stake right here. If we go to round 5, that's where we have 540 we can stake. And I'll probably stake those later when the gas is a little bit cheaper. And then you have cash out, which if you want to sell it on SquirrelSwap, you can do that for at least the cash value people should be buying them for. Then you have Sacrifice to the Void, which gets you the EDI payout. And then you have Deplete, which is where you break open your pinata, you destroy the fuel cell, and you get 90% of the tokens back in your wallet. 10% is paid as a tribute, as a bonus to the diamond hands. So that is buy and stake. And then, of course, get paid is the most popular one. That's where we have the jackpot that's going to come out in 4 hours, 21 minutes, 4 days, 21 hours. That's going to pay 37 fuel cells out, 1,332 Darker, which even at 69 cents is a fortune. It's a total fortune right now in Pulse Chain. Then you can claim EDI. So if you sacrifice one of your jackpots to the void to pay the next jackpot winner even more, you get credit here, and you get a piece of this. There's 429 bucks up for a grab right now to be claimed. There's 24,000. We passed the 24,000 mark, folks. We paid out 24,000 cash EDI to people that have sacrificed. That's bananas. That's crazy. And then, of course, there's a 180-day bonus. If you stake your NFT for 180 days, there's a chunk here that gets paid out as you start hitting that. It kind of pays you out some liquid, Darker. And more on that to come, but I'm not saying much now. Supply is looking pretty good. Supplies there's a cap supply of 2,222,222 Darker, and most of them are in the FOMO curve or the treasury to be paid out to the fuel cells, diamond hands. And then there's 14.2% circulating right now. There's a mystery box, got 7%. The jackpot has 3.8%. The bonus pool's got 7%, and then liquidity and the EDI converter have like 1%. 57% have been minted out of what's available already. That's crazy. And it's 57% of 32%, if that makes any sense. Like, there's only like 67%. So there's 67% in the FOMO treasury. And actually, I don't think this even counts the 7% in the mystery box. Let me ask Claude. Really quickly, let's ask you about the supply here. It looks like the liquid supply when it launched was at 32.7%. So that means that it's only discounting the FOMO treasury. So when it says 14.2% is liquid or circulating, is that including the mystery box? If so, we should probably take that mystery box out of that number. And then the jackpot's not technically in circulating supply, neither is the 180-day bonus. So if those are also being counted against that circulating supply, then those should also be subtracted under the supplies tab. Cool. There's 103 holders. That's right. We went up by 2 holders. We're on our way to 150 mentors. Total EDI is $24,000. Right now we're sitting at 8K liquidity, probably going to drop down to 6 soon. I'm just telling you guys, you don't have enough darker. I've been telling you guys that for a few weeks, and I think you guys thought I was joking. You don't have enough darker, guys. Total EDI is there. 5% mint has paid out 24,000 darker, and the sales tax has collected 3,522 darker from traders and bots. That's pretty badass. And then curb stomp tax has collected 387 EDI as well that it is paid into the pool. So money coming from everywhere. Right now, 23% of the minted fuel cells are unstaked, but that's another thing we got to do here. Underneath the staked versus free fuel cells, underneath the supply tab, I believe it shows some of those fuel cells that aren't eligible to stake yet. So really, we should change that one as well, because anything that's minted in round 6 and round 7 is ineligible. So it should say eligible free NFTs and then the staked amount. There's things you realize about this every day. Every day I find something new about this, a new angle, a new game theory, a new something. It blows my mind. As you can see up here, I've got a ZKX wallet connected. My mission control has 2 action items for me to take. I can check out my matured stakes by clicking there. I can see how close I am to my 180-day bonus pool on that progress bar. And wow, yeah, here's my space chips. I'm 10 days away from my chip 60. I'm 40 days from my chip 90, 70 days from 120. And I'm just going to keep collecting those chips just like a good person in recovery does. All right. So anyways, that's working on those things. I just joined. There's so much here going on, and there's everything that I would talk to you about for the next 2 hours is basically stuff I can't talk about. So I appreciate you guys being here. We got HT, ahoy mates. It's a great day for the SpaceCult. It sure is. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Hi Max, HT, beer and all. I already told last night. Slow pump and retraction in late November, in my humble opinion. But I honestly believe full on bull swing sometime between January, early February. Happy Saturday, all. I see someone took profits on nuts. I won't panic sell. Someone took profits on nuts? That's insane. That's a curb stomp token I would not be selling. That might be a good time to grab some of those. Good time to buy darker right now. Sadly, no dry powder. Still have some darker. That's great. Good to see you. Believe in yourself. Yes, definitely 2 lives in 2 days. I hit the jackpot early. Hey, darker team. Hey, I'm not the type. I love to share I love to play with our cards facing out, but right now we're in the middle of developing some cards to show you guys playing face out, and I think that you guys are all going to lose your mind when you see some of the stuff we're working on here. Everything is made for scarcity, token appreciation, game theory, ease of use, rewarding positive behavior. It's getting better. Like it took a long way to get here. It took a long hard road of just doing the wrong thing over and over again to figure out what some of the right things are. And I think we're finding a sweet spot of what could really change the way that people in Pulse Chain look at NFTs and tokenomics and liquidity. I truly believe that we're going to blow some people's minds because they don't understand some stuff matters and some stuff doesn't. That was the thing that Richard Hart always talked about. He's like, you guys are worried about this, you're worried about that, but it doesn't matter unless this happens. And he was right about almost all of it. That's it. I love you guys. This is probably going to be the shortest stream ever, but you guys have incredible value. You're part of the best group. I think you're part of the best project on Pulse Chain. I want to say that. I love Hex. I love a lot of the projects out there. I love Dr. Doge. I'm not talking badly about any other project, but I will tell you that Anti-Gravity Project, I believe, is going to prove to be the best project on Pulse Chain, and someday it may bring a lot of people to Pulse Chain just based on what we build here as a community. We have the best damn community, hands down. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.